Ever wondered what it takes to get kicked out of a WNBA game? One Sun fan found out the hard way when he went after Caitlin Clark. But here's the thing, he's not the first, and probably won't be the last. Let's break down what really happened and why it's got everyone talking. Picture this, Mohegan Sun Arena, playoff game, intense atmosphere. Suddenly, Caitlin Clark stops in her tracks and turns to the ref. Our heckler's heading for the exit, but what did he say? That's the million-dollar question. Trust me, it's worse than you think. Like this has happened in the WNBA. You won't believe some of the other crazy fan incidents we've seen. Remember when going to a basketball game was all about cheering and having fun? Well, for some WNBA players, it's turned into a minefield of insults and threats. How did we get here? And why is it getting worse? The Caitlin Clark incident isn't just a one-off thing, it's part of a bigger problem that's been brewing in the WNBA. Players are dealing with some seriously messed up stuff from fans, and it's way beyond your typical trash talk. Let's talk about Thomas. Other players and coaches are speaking up too. Fever head coach Christy Sides revealed that her players have been getting a lot of hurtful, hateful messages. Ready to step in if things get out of hand and get just about kicking out a few rowdy fans. This stuff is taking a toll on the players. It's messing with their heads, their game, and the whole vibe of the league. We're talking about world-class athletes here, and they're dealing with garbage that has no place in sports. The WNBA community is fired up about this. Players, coaches, and fans are all calling for better ways to handle these situations. They're saying enough is enough. It's not just about protecting the players, it's about protecting the spirit of the game. So, what's next? The league's trying to crack down, but is it going to be enough? Are we going to see more incidents like what happened with Caitlin Clark, or is this the wake-up call that's going to change things? You think you know what went down with Caitlin Clark and that fan? Think again. The real story's way worse, and it shows just how tough these players have to be. Ready to hear what really happened? Let's break it down. This wasn't just some rowdy fan yelling, "You suck," at Clark. No, this guy went way over the line. We're talking about wishing serious harm on her. Get this, he allegedly said he hoped she'd fall and break her neck. That's not trash talk, that's straight up threatening a player's safety. But here's where it gets even crazier. Yeah, right, that's like saying you got a speeding ticket for going 5 over when you were really doing 100 in a school zone. Now, how did Clark handle all this? Like a total pro. She didn't lose her cool or get rattled. Instead, she kept her focus on the game and her teammates. Clark even said, "Stay focused about what's on the floor. My 4 other teammates that are right here with me." I think that's the most important. That's some serious maturity from a rookie. But the drama didn't stop there. After security escorted him out, this guy apparently couldn't keep his mouth shut. He was bragging to other fans about what he said to Clark. Can you believe that? Dude just got kicked out for crossing the line, and he's out there acting like it's something to be proud of. This whole mess shows just how tough WNBA players have to be. They're not just dealing with the pressure of the game, but also with fans who think it's okay to say horrible things. And Clark, she handled it like a veteran, not a rookie. It's not just about one bad fan or one tough player though. This incident is shining a light on a bigger problem in the WNBA. Players are dealing with this kind of garbage way too often, and it's not okay. You know what's wild? This whole mess might actually end up saving the WNBA. Sounds crazy, right? But here's the thing. Sometimes it takes a disaster to spark a revolution. And that's exactly what's happening right now in the league. The Caitlin Clark incident isn't just about one player and one bad fan. It's shining a spotlight on a problem that's been brewing for a while. Players are dealing with some seriously messed up stuff, and it's not just trash talk anymore. Listen to what Alyssa Thomas from the Connecticut Sun had to say. "It's been a lot of nonsense. I've never been called the things that I've been called on social media, and there's no place for it." That's coming from a veteran player who's seen it all. When someone like Thomas is shocked, you know it's bad. And it's not just the players. Coach Stephanie White of the Connecticut Sun is speaking up too. She's saying her players are getting a lot of hurtful, hateful messages from fans. Can you imagine trying to coach a team when your players are dealing with that kind of abuse? But here's where it gets interesting. The WNBA isn't just sitting back and watching this happen. They're taking a stand. They've come out and said they won't tolerate racist, derogatory, or threatening comments about players. They're not messing around. Security is on high alert, watching the crowds like hawks. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but how is this saving the WNBA? Well, it's forcing everyone to take a hard look at how we treat these athletes. It's not just about kicking out a few bad fans. It's about changing the whole culture around the game. Think about it. The WNBA is growing fast, and players like Caitlin Clark are bringing in tons of new fans. But with more attention comes more pressure. These high-profile players are like magnets for both love and hate. and the league has to figure out how to handle that. So what's happening now? The WNBA is stepping up its game. They're not just talking about player safety, they're doing something about it. New policies, better security measures, maybe even stricter rules for fan behavior. It's like they're building a fortress around their players, making sure they can focus on what they do best, playing amazing basketball. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about protecting the players. It's about making the whole WNBA experience better for everyone. When fans know they can't get away with bad behavior, the real basketball lovers can enjoy the game without all the drama. So, what's next for the WNBA after all this drama? Well, it's not just about kicking out a few bad fans. The league's stepping up big time to protect its players. They're not messing around anymore. But here's the thing. It's not just the league's job. We all play a part in making the WNBA better. Imagine if every fan decided to be cool and WNBA stronger. It's like they say, sometimes you need a wake-up call to make things better. Next time you're at a game, everyone can shine, on and off the court. It's up to us to keep the game we love awesome for everyone.